Hi friends, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in southwestern Ontario, Canada, and I'd like to thank you for pressing play on today's video. It is Thursday, October the 9th. I do apologize for being a couple minutes late. Facebook would not load. It would not go live for me. It's my week for having technical difficulties. So please say hello when you join me. Let me know where you're coming from. I love to know where my viewers are in the world. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, don't forget to click that subscribe button below, as well as that notification bell, so you don't miss any future videos from me. If you're watching on Facebook, don't forget to show me some love and follow my page here so that you get lots of inspiration. Okay, so as you know, it's October, and October has the two, let me move this out of the way for the moment, the two fabulous joining offers. And the products that I am sharing with you today are upcoming products that customers can't get their hands on yet, only demonstrators. And if you join my team this month, you can get them before everybody else in your starter kit. And the starter kit is always the best bundle. My team is going crazy gangbusters with adding new members to their teams, which is so fabulous. I am so proud of my gals for sharing the stamping love. All right, before we get started with all of these new products, something that I am so excited for. Hello, Amy. Vellum. Yes, Vellum has made its way back. Let me move this light here. Vellum is coming back. I am so excited. So I have used the new embossing folder and embossed a piece of vellum. I did not cut into this. This is my new. It comes in a 12 by 12. But I still have the old vellum because I loved it. So I just cut it down, and I believe it's the exact same. Let me just open this up. I believe it's the exact same thickness vellum cardstock, although it's now called specialty paper. But let's just open this up and see. Come on. There we go. Come out. And let's flip that. So that's the new. This is the old, and it looks identical to me. Whoop, whoop. I am happy. I love vellum. I was very sad when it disappeared. Yeah, it feels exactly the same. So, yay. Vellum adds that little bit to your projects. You can emboss it, as you can see here. It shows up very nicely on the black. Now, you can't use glue on vellum. It will show, but the little bit of tear tape, glue dots, the Stampin' Seal, a little bit of that is pretty incognito to glue your vellum to your cardstock. But look at how pretty that folder is. That folder is called the Beautiful Pattern Embossing Folder. It's a 3D folder. Yeah, so that's the only thing that I have done. I was just so excited. I had to pull that out so that I could take a look. All right, let me just tuck that out of the way. And my other package of vellum. All right. Hello, Carol. So let's get started. Since we started with the paper, let's continue with the paper. Okay, this is part of a suite. It is called Hobby Haven, and it's specialty, and it's a big one. There's, with that suite comes the ribbon and these embellishments, earthy matte dots. So these are pecan pie. I'm going to say that looks like Lost Lagoon, real red, and early espresso. And then we've got this garden green and white chevron ribbon. Let's put this behind the black cardstock so you can see a nice thin ribbon. And then it also has a stamp set and dies. I did not get those. I went with what I always tell people: purchase your top items, especially like your starter kit. Purchase the items that are top of your list, the most expensive. Always put the most expensive items in your starter kit, because you're not paying shipping on that. And in Ontario and a couple other provinces, you're not paying the tax either. Okay, let me just make some room here. All right, this fun paper, Hobby Haven, is so fun. Get you back down in. All of your crafts, your different crafts. So you're sewing, you're knitting, probably crocheting. So that's A and that's B. And then plants and chairs, because when you're knitting, usually you're sitting in a comfy spot. A and B. So these colors, I forgot to tell you, are in here: Basic Beige, Cajun Craze, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. That was A and B. And then, of course, baking. So this would go really nicely with the online exclusive that is out right now. What's it called? It's a bundle, the homemade treats. So this would go quite nicely with this, just saying. And then B, A and B. And then your little spa day kind of things. Your masks and your lotions and all that jazz. A and B. I tucked that in so that it wouldn't. I'll do that at the end. So that's A and B. And then A, or B and A. So your books, for those readers out there, I have not read since holidays. So 2 months I have not picked up my books. Shame on me, but it's been busy. And then this is, it's specialty. Oh, I've lost. There we go. It's specialty paper. So there's 2 sheets. in here of our different images that are laser cut, your plants, your tags, your lotions, and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to tuck that back in between. So that is the fun, oops, I'm catching it here. That's the fun Hobby Haven. All right, let's set that off to the side, and then I'll have a big mess to clean up afterwards. And then we've got, this is another suite, brushed with beauty. There's two suites: Calypso Coral, Darling Duckling, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Secret Sea, and Berry Vanilla. Okay, so now this looks like basic beige to me, or crumb cake, cross between basic beige and crumb cake, even though it's not listed. But A and B. I had gone through this paper. I shared with my sisters yesterday because it arrived yesterday. But my voice was all wonky. I've got a bit of a cold, so that's why I waited to today. So A and B, and that paint palette look is still going strong. It's been out for a few years. Fun way to add to your project. A and B. A and B. A and B. And finally, we've got A and B. So that is brushed with beauty. And what goes with brushed with beauty? Let me just, oops, I just dropped something. That is the vellum goes with it. The, oh, not these dots. These dots. The Pearls of Beauty. So we've got, looks like crumb cake or basic beige, the Calypso Coral and white, as well as that embossing folder. Very pretty. They've got a little bit of sparkle. Hello, Mary. You're busy baking for Thanksgiving. Nice. What are you baking? So that is the brushed with beauty. So it's a mega suite. It's got, which means it's got two bundles. It's got a bundle that has the words just because, and then a bunch of other to build your sentiment, and then florals. So I got the embossing folder, the vellum, and the embellishments, and the DSP. Okay, and then this is very cool. Whispers of Texture specialty paper. So there's 6 sheets. It is white, and there's 3 of each of the 2 different patterns. And I don't know that my camera will pick that up. So we've got, if I put, yeah, when I was trying to show my sisters yesterday, it really didn't. It's really difficult. So this is like a kind of like a linen look, I would say. but it's not showing up at all. Trust me, it's very pretty. And that's the one pattern. And then the other one is a teeny tiny corrugated look. So, oh, there we kind of sort of go. So it's corrugated. So that is the Whispers of Texture. Very subtle, very lovely. All right, so the other paper product is we've got new lovely doilies. They're Bubble Bath and Real Red. Doilies are so fun to add to your projects. So we've got 2 sizes. So how many is here? 24. So I'm thinking that there's 6 of the Bubble Bath Small, 6 of the Real Red, and then 6 and 6 of the large ones. So let's put you here and here. So there's our 2 sizes. And then the back side is white, so you can just do white, or you can color it with your blending brushes and inks to customize it to your project that you're working on that you want to add it to. Oh, your yummy Bliss bars, Almond Joy, date squares. Oh, date squares, I love date squares. Oh, they're so delicious. Okay, hello Margaret. So let's get into our stamp sets and bundles. So a while ago I posted, a lot of demonstrators posted that Stampin' Up! Was saying goodbye to the clamshell cases, as well as goodbye to the cling mount stamp sets, and introducing new packaging. So this is the new packaging. They're both exactly the same. Now this is, I don't know where I got this bin. It's just a clear bin. This is going to take up so much less space on the shelving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some a few more clear bins, and I will alphabetize as I do now. My stamp sets are all alphabetized on the shelf, so that way it's easy for me to find them. However, I keep them separated. I keep my dies in a clear bin elsewhere, but I think I may start to keep my dies together with my stamp sets that they coordinate with, so that it's easy peasy. And then I've got something else to show you with them. So let's get started with these fabulous new bundles. They will, my local ladies, some of these will be showing up next month in November at my Stamp-A-Stack class. Details to come soon. So, pop-up petals. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my stamp sets. Because of the new way they're doing packaging, you don't have Tractor and Company. So this is what's going away. So you don't have that printed sheet on the inside. You don't have that image sheet to let you know what stamps go where, how many stamps, and all that kind of stuff. So what I have done, started to do, let's pull my black piece here. I have taken a Sharpie marker, and because there is a thin piece of the plastic sheeting and then there's the thicker, like a window sheet, so what I have done is I took my pen, my Sharpie, this is the thin one tip. I've gone around on the the hard side, and traced my stamp so that when I have it pulled off, I've got the outline there. So I know, let's grab a piece of white instead for this. All right, there we go. So I know if I've got a few stamps pulled off, because I'm working away or I've got a class, I know that, oh, I'm missing, when I clean up, I'm missing 1, 2, 3 stamps. Where do they go? Oh, well, here, this shape matches this shape matches this one, and it's not a perfect line, it's just freehand, it's okay. But that way I know how many stamps go with that and where they go on my sheet to keep things neat and tidy, because that's the type of person I am. I like to, I'm persnickety that way. So, pop up petals. This is fabulous. Thanks for being there. Grateful for your friendship. You get me and I appreciate that. You make my life better just by being in it. And then of course we've got our vases and lovely flowers. Now, the fun dies. So these are, again, the exact same. So here's the dies. And you might be wondering, well, what are these things? And what is this? Because this coordinates with your flowers. This is, I didn't tape it down. So if you purchase it, tape your die down. I used this die here, and can you see the little points on that die? So what you do, you line those points up on your cardstock, and mine shifted slightly. So what I did was I cut this slightly smaller than the normal card base, because it'll be an insert, and then you put this die on here like so, but tape it so it doesn't go crooked, because mine shifted and you can see it's a little crooked. So then it creates that fun little pop out that you would then tuck your little flowers in, so that your inside has that fun pop out without all the measuring and cutting. And then this die here creates these two little flaps that you could then you slide them on to dress it up like a little window box type of thing. Isn't that so super cute? Oh, Mary says some of it's going to a friend whose mom is turning 75. Wow. Apple pie and pumpkin pies coming. Yeah, we're just doing my Brad's family on Saturday, and my sister-in-laws do all kinds of crazy baking, so I don't have to bake. Yeah, so isn't that fun? So in case you were wondering what the heck is this, so this would create two different sizes because of the length of them. I am super excited to get playing with this bundle. Super excited. And remember, you can add this to your starter kit. Join my team today. This month to the end of the month, there's fabulous options, two different options. There's no expectations. All right. Oops, I missed. Did not get it in between. All right, so that is pop-up petals. That to the back. Next is just a single stamp. There's no dies for this one. Big little things, super cute, and can you see it's like the distinctive. They don't call them that anymore, but the elephant, the hippo, the manatee, and the panda, and then of course those cute sentiments. Super fun. Next, I thought this was a lot of fun. The swirled designs. This is like an eclectic type of background. Always fun to add different patterns and things like that to your projects. And then the dies are fabulous. Look at these dies. Oh my gosh. So it is like, remember the was it called Swirly Scribbles or something like that from years ago? Those of you who have been around a while, that's what this reminds me of. Can't remember exactly what it was called, but we've got our oval, star, a diamond, flowers, more stars, and a flower. Really fun. No sentiments, so you can add whatever sentiments you want. Oh man, get in there. Loving the size of these. Next we have a banner saying, so this one here is a 3 banner punch, which I love. Tuck that in there. So the 3 banner punch. Hello, Rebecca. And look at all of these sentiments. They are so awesome. So you can add like these sentiments to this here, or any other stamp set. Like, you're never tied to the sentiments in the stamp set. Sometimes, well, quite frequently, I will reach for a different sentiment to use. So even though this is a large amount of sentiments spread out on the front of the packaging, the sheet's pretty tiny. So that is where going around your sentiments is really going to help you to keep it straight. How many are on there? Where do they go? Well, if all you have to do is trace it. Just trace it on the hard side. Just put it down. Take your permanent marker and trace that, and there you have it. Because there's 14 sentiments in here. It is like, wow. Yeah, this bundle, the banner sayings, was top of my list. I love um, fun new sentiments, lots of different sentiments to choose from. And punching out my banners, oh my gosh, that's so much easier. Okay, next up we have the outdoor adventure. So we've got the stamp set and the dies, and this is great for your masculine cards. I have nephews that are hunters, so they this will come in handy for creating cards for them. I'm just looking for that banner. Where did I put you? Where did I? Oh, right there. So, again, these are, you might not want to be using these sentiments, so that's where happy birthday, celebrate, thanks a million, can't thank you enough, I'm so grateful, sending my love, all of these sentiments will be perfect with this. So I got this thinking about my nephews, and I love that they are just the shadow images. There's no faces on them. There's no detail. I really like that. Like the shape of these trees. And then look at the dies. They are great. So we've got our, I don't know if that's a wolf or a fox, your deer, your caribou, whatever, your trees, your shoes. Look at the fun detail in that. The mountains, your arrow, your little piece of wood banner, whatever you want to call that. But anyhow, pretty awesome, I think. This one really spoke to me as well. And that, the one pattern in that floral, it looked like a bit like camo type. That would be fabulous with this. So that's the outdoor adventure. So for scrapbooking too, my nephews, they camp as well. They've got a group that they go camping and fishing. So this will be perfect for my sister to sit down and do some stamping and die cutting to scrapbook her boys' pages. And then we have Friendly Foliage. It is so nice. I like that it has the Get Well Soon, Here For You Always. I love the mixed font. And the leaves, this can totally go masculine or feminine. Love dual sets like that. And then the dies. Our dies here. So this will die cut out all your extra bits on your stamped image. And you've got your single. And then these fun leaves are just bonus. Super cute. I really like this one here as well. And then I saved my very, very favorite for last. Can you guess what it might be? What kind of bundle might it be? So let's see what size this is before I pull out the last bundle. So here's our stamp set for that. So again, you're going to see some of this in my Stamp-A-Stack for November. Of course, my last and most favorite is critters. You know I love my critters. They're so cute. And whoever drew this, oh my gosh, you are awesome. I love the face on these bears. They are so cute. So Valentine kisses. So we have fun kissy lips. Yay. We have the little kisses and hugs, the hearts, honey jar, cute birdies. Look at the little wings that you can add. How adorable is that? Love this sentiment. Giving you a big smooch. Super cute. Sending lots of love your way to celebrate this special day. That totally can be a birthday. Yeah, Mary, you bet it was the Valentine's one. You were right. It is totally the Valentine's one. I saw that and I was like, oh, yes, you have to be mine. You absolutely have to be mine. So with this, because I generally peel off and put on magnetic sheets, I've never traced around my dies, but this time I did because I'm now starting to write on the cardboard, backing what it is from it, whether it's a mini catalog, annual catalog, or an online exclusive. And that way I just know where everything goes. So we have the little kissing booth that you can create. We've got a little pennant banner, two of them. This one has little hearts in it. And then, of course, your dies for your little teddy bear, your flower bouquet, your cute little, two cute little birds, your honey jar, your little sign. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I can't wait to start playing with it. It just, I love my critters and I love their faces. Their faces, like these two little kissy lips. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So cute. So remember, join my team in October and you can add any of these items that fit into your starter kit value. Remember, you just can't go over them. Whatever option you choose, whether it's $165 worth of products or $252 worth of products, try to get as close to that as possible because you cannot go over. So quite the different selection of products. What do you think of the new packaging? I like the new packaging. Not a lot of paper or embellishments in ribbon in this online exclusives offering, but pretty awesome from what I think. And again, you can easily, I mean, the dollar stores here, I bought in bins at Canadian Tire, Michael's, wherever, right? It's going to take up so much less space on your shelf. They also sell, if you want to invest, they also sell the extra cases. The Stampin' Die organizers. I don't feel the need for them, so all my other products are just going to stay as is. But if you are a really coordinated, organized, like everything to look the same, and have a very big budget, go ahead and order some of the Stampin' Die cases. I am not. So that is all for me today. Don't forget to share my content. Sharing is caring. It's how I reach more crafty friends, team members, customers, viewers. Please reach out if you have any questions at all. and show me some love. Don't forget to click that subscribe button on YouTube, as well as the follow me on Facebook. That is it. If you've got any questions, please reach out. I'm happy to answer them. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I will not be live on Monday. I will have a video for you. It is Thanksgiving Monday, so hubby is off, so I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. Depends on the weather. But have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Enjoy your Thanksgiving dinners whenever it is you're enjoying them, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.